Come on back. I watched a sheetrock truck deliver that sheetrock that he's taken the chunks to the dumpster with that gray doll, whatever it is, low doll. I watched the delivery truck go up that ramp. Oop, someone's going in the garage. Yeah, I watched that big dual axle, tandem axle delivery truck go up that ramp. Boy, I didn't think he'd make it. What are we doing? They got a big oops. They got a big construction job across the street. What are we doing with our little peepee job? We'll get to the big ones. Oops, battery's dead. I didn't change it yesterday, I guess. I am butchering the back of this. Paper thin. Looks like 7/16, doesn't it? That's real thin. Yep, pipe clearance. Had those pipes been a few inches lower, I would have just had to cut a little bit here, but I just took my pencil and I traced it and gotta cut that out, so there we go. Battery's dead, I got a spare. I didn't change it yesterday, I forgot. It was sitting on the couch with Mrs. CW, not lying down, sitting on the couch reviewing our trip to Florida. We're going to Florida, April 21st. So if you want to rob my house, we'll be away. Yeah, as if it's going to make a difference. Anyhow, we're going to Florida. We're renting a car, and for $1 more a day, we can get a full-size car instead of an Aveo or a Sonic. And we're going to drive it to Asheville, North Carolina for an extra $1 a day. So instead of $145 for an Aveo, for $175, we get an Impala, and we can drop it off in Asheville. No drop-off charge. Of course, when I go back to the computer to reserve it, it'll probably say, sorry, unavailable. Bring her up. Yep. Yeah, we're going to Florida. We're flying to Fort Lauderdale. Then we're driving to Orlando. And I'm going to take the rental and go visit Where's Little Feller in Tampa. And we're going to fly to Asheville a few days later on the 25th. No, we're going to drive. That's right. We're going to drive to Asheville. The plane flight was $550 with the dog, so just drive. And the rental car was cheap, even dropping it off at a different airport. Then we're going to fly out of Asheville home, but I thought maybe we'd buy something. But Mr. CW said, we ain't buying no more diesel Suburbans, I got enough. Oh well, my friend needs a minivan. His is freaking junk. 2000, it's rotted, 140,000 miles, 250,000 kilometers. There is nothing left of it. It is rusted junk. Body is mush. Runs well, but it's junk. All right, I'm going to finish cutting this, so I can slide that in back. And my guy's gone for the day. Puts in a full day, works hard, and then just walks away. Doesn't say I'm leaving, goodbye, I'll be back, see you tomorrow, nothing. Just walks away. I never know if he's coming back or not. That's weird, huh? All right, chop, chop, chop. I still haven't done a demo for Gas Sub Wild 8101 for the door panel remover. I've been busy. I was up on the roof this morning with the insurance adjuster at 8:30 and just never ends. Busy day. Huh, battery's showing 0. It's going to go dead any second, so I'll turn it off. Keep cutting, cut, cut, cut. All right. Pretty decent cut. Battery's still not dead. It's showing, there's 4 bars and it's showing 1. It was down to 0. Now it's showing 1 bar, but how do you like that? Oh, hitting something. Oh, look at that. Freaking right on the money. I'm going to cut a little extra here in case I have to remove the handle. Just get a little notch here. Little notchy notch. And, oh boy, right next to the drain pipe. Little notch right there. Cut, cut, cut. Pretty good, huh? Hear my squeaky shoe? Oh, there goes the phone. I keep it on silent. The ringtones they give you are pretty shooty. I'm tired of listening to them. I hate it when people have rock and roll ringtones. My neighbor's got an iPhone, and she's got a sneeze, or duck quacking. How about a dog growling? But I don't think I can get them on my phone. I don't know, I'm not paying 99 cents. This freaking junk Samsung. And certain things work fine on it. You don't complain about the stuff that works. You just complain about the stuff that doesn't. 241 case with mechanical speedo. Yep, 1 year only. 89. When they redid the interior and the wiring harness for the weather pack on the Suburbans and Jimmys and 1-tons, they used a 241 transfer case, and the 700 had a mechanical drive speedo. 1 year only. Oh, and I gotta remove that screw too down there. Actually, baseboard molding. Yeah, I got a bit of trimming to do here. Just a little bit. This kitchen is looking real good. You like that? Scraped it against the handrail on the staircase, carrying these boxes in by myself. We put a giant box on top just for more storage. I know it looks kind of goofy, but whatever. It shows the crooked ceiling. Here's something interesting. This box here is a 12-inch high box, $99. The correct box to put here is this high, 12 inches. What is that? 30 centimeters? Anyways, 97 bucks. $2 more. You get 50% for $2 more. Is that friggin' nuts? Anyway, so we got the bigger box for here, and for this for your head, so you don't clunk your head. You have a higher box. I've got a kitchen that's got it all the way across like this. It's kind of stupid. Somebody goofed when they were installing the cabinets. And the one above the refrigerator goes right to the ceiling, which when I do my ceilings, when I do my kitchens, I don't drop the ceiling. Some people drop the ceiling down 6 inches or 10 inches. They make a sheetrock, they frame it, they put sheetrock over it. Screw that. I buy the taller cabinets, the 42-inch, and I drop my ceiling just enough so you have room for a crown molding. Why drop your ceiling just here and spend the time and labor on framing and sheetrock and painting when you can raise the cabinets? These are 30s. If we go, these are just less than a meter. If you go 42, you get an extra foot, and it just about meets the, where's my tape measure? I'll show you. Right here. This is cheapy stuff. They're actually pretty good for cheapy stuff, but these are 30 inches high, which, like I said, is almost a meter. But if you go 42, where does that take us? 42 takes us to the ceiling. Look at that. Put a crown molding on the top. And why would you want to build a box here to bring the ceiling down when you can just put taller cabinets? So yeah, people will say, well, people can't reach the top anyways. Well, most people can't reach the upper shelf anyways, and there's a dust collector here. Well, you don't see it. I throw stuff on the top all the time. Anyhow, that's the way I would build it. Cabinets right to the ceiling, and you put a crown molding because ceilings are never straight or level. Put a big crown molding. You can't do it on this because there's no exposed frame. But I suppose you buy cabinets and get them where the doors are lower or the box goes up higher so you have room for a crown molding, a 3-inch crown molding, or build the ceiling at the right height or lower these. There's all kinds of little things to think about when you're building a kitchen. But these are just in-stock cabinets, and they're cheap. And they had a 20% off special. So the $97 one was actually 80, whatever, 70 something. That's it. Battery's still holding out. Yep. Oh, gotta extend the floor. One little piece, because the next cabinet's gonna come there this way. So one little piece of flooring is missing. Squeak, squeak, squeak. I gotta extend the wire for the dishwasher. Gotta put a junction box in here, right there, up high, so you can't see it, not to interfere with the sink. That might be right there. Things to do. But it's almost 4 o'clock, and I am going to have Oh, look at that. Something else I do when I renovate my apartments or rebuild them new. I put a 2x4 right behind the area where the door is going to hit, so the door handle hits the sheetrock. It bangs into a 2x4, so you don't get this damage here. Let's see if I can make it down the hall before the battery craps out. Such a simple thing to do when you're doing your construction. Yep. No 2x4 there, so if you put a 2x4, when the door hits the wall, it hits a solid 2x4 and the sheetrock just gets a minor bit of damage. Yeah, you can put these little stoppers, but these doors are hollow and the stoppers get twanged and it's just a nuisance. So the solution is put a 2x4. Anyhow, all kinds of things to think about. All kinds of things. Vacuum from the garbage works great. 2 more cabinets to install. Cardboard broken down for the recycling bin. I watch guys in construction jobs throw in full boxes. Just freaking break them down. Too lazy. Not their problem. Beautiful. New cabinets. All right, time for lunch.